Hi everyone, today it's Thursday and it's the 1st of February 2024, and today I am 39 years old. And 39 is for me, usually, my 30s went quite fast. I still remember when I was 30, I married, I bought a house, we had a whole wedding ceremony, and the years that followed, we lived in our house until 2018 when I was 33 and I got my daughter. And then the years after that was quite challenging. I mean, you're so busy with work, with responsibilities at home. And before you know it, you're 35, and 35 is also kind of a milestone because you're approaching 40. So today I'm 39. So 1 year from now I'm turning 40. What is life all about? When you think about life, it's 0 to 10, right? You're developing, you're going to school, you're going to primary school. Then from 10 to 20, that's a huge step because then you enter your teens at 13, and you start to kind of resent the hierarchy, the people around you that tell you what to do. All of a sudden you have to deal with your body changing, all those kind of things. When you think about it, 10 to 20, that's crazy. It's only 10 years, but how much changes can you go through? For me, a lot of things happen between 20 and 30, and 30 and 40, definitely. When I go back, when I was 20 in 2005, yeah, I was a kid. Really, I was a kid. I played a lot of video games, went to school, did the bare minimum just to pass because I didn't care about school, hang around with friends, smoke some weed, but never into any hard stuff or anything that was very very detrimental to me. I did see people around me using harder stuff, but I never wanted that. At 20, I barely drank a beer. I just, hang around, play video games, take a few drags of a joint, and that's basically what it was. Then when I was 23 in 2008, I kind of decided I wanted to do something radical. I wanted to go abroad for at least half a year, and I worked for that. So in 2009, I went to China for half a year, and that really changed my life because the following years between 2009 and 2012, I was in China most of the time instead of the Netherlands. And I saw a lot and I experienced a lot, and that really changed my outlook on life, and I gained a lot of knowledge from it. When I was 25, then I came back for my internship, and then 26, 27, I was in China. And 2012, I came back. I was 27, 28. I started my job, and that's 10, 11 years ago. So between 20 and 30 is really where I got to experience a lot of things about myself. I really went from 20, just being a kid, to when I was 30, buying a house, getting married. A lot of things happened when I was 30, and that was crazy. Then what I talked about when I was 33, I got a daughter, a lot of responsibilities. We had great times, definitely. It was nice, and we really lived that life that we were constantly improving something year after year after year. And that was a good feeling. And my ex-wife and me, we worked hard. We had a common goal, and it was all good. But now when I'm closing 40, I'm just thinking, what is life about, guys? It's like you're following a program that's already, you think you have free will, or you think you can go a certain way, or you can take your time with a lot of things. You can't. But I think the 40s is really, especially for me now, that, I have a daughter. I did that. I bought a house. I did that. I finished my degree. I did that. I had a job for 10 years. I did that. I know what to expect now. And I know that when you have a normal family with 2 or 3 kids and you have a job, I know exactly what's going to happen between, let's say, 40 and 50, 50 and 60. And to be honest, and this is not no boomer speaking, I don't have any middle-age burnout or anything, but I don't think it's very it's very nice, actually. It's, yeah, how should I say this? I don't know how to say it. It's not very attractive to me, actually, because when I look around on the street on a Wednesday and I see all the young mothers pushing the stroller or being with the kids, and I look into their faces, I see a lot of tiredness. I see a lot of grumpiness, actually, because, oh, we have to go here, oh, we have to go there, we have to do this, and my kid has to be able to play the piano, he has to be able to do this. It's all this competition between kids already. Nobody just stares out the window no more and just, let their thoughts do, it's not like this. It's all about competition. And it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of time. And at the same time, let's be honest, I'm also still building my career. That takes a lot of time as well. So life, the way it's set up, it's just strange. It's just strange in my opinion. But the real thing that I want to get at, 39, and the next couple of years, it sounds selfish, but I will just invest it in myself. Try to become a better person at my job, but try to become a better man in general. I've seen a lot of things already, and I pick up a lot of things from my surroundings as well, how other people deal with kids or their own kids, tragedies in the family. Life will not spare you. And what is very important in this life, I think, is peace of mind, because that's so rare that you have peace of mind, that everything goes well and there's nothing to worry about, because we've all been set up in this kind of society where fear dictates, right? And if I have peace of mind, then I can sleep well, then I can think better. And it's really a luxury, actually. It's a luxury to have that state of mind. My 40s is going to be about self-improvement. And it's going to be about setting up my own goals and going after them. And whoever I'm going to meet, whoever I'm going to, wants to build up together with me or just want to have a nice time, taking small trips, spending a nice afternoon together, they're all welcome. But it's not going to be my focus anymore to find a relationship or going after that, pursue that. Because time is limited. Life goes so fast. You really have to go back to the core and understand what it is that you want out of life and then pursue it. That gives you energy, that gives you motivation, that gives you a clear goal, and then a lot of things will fall into its place. And that's exactly what I'm going after. I mean, I love female companionship, and if it matches, it matches, but I'm not gonna go out of my way, out of her way to make it match and to go after that and say that's the most important. No, it's not. Most important, my daughter, my direct family, and the goals that I want to accomplish. Because I know already, before I know it I'm 45, before I know it I'm 50. I don't know how I will think at that moment, but I think it's really time to invest in myself, because I kind of let myself down in all the responsibilities and all the things I had to do over the years, and I lost myself. It's so easy to lose yourself. And when there's no time and you tell your partner, I need a couple of hours to be able to do this. And it always sparks a conversation, and it usually turns into, having arguments because there is no time and she don't want you to spend time on this and that. It's also controlling. And it really depends on the relationship you're in. I totally get that. But when you don't have those issues no more, yeah, it can be lonely from time to time, definitely. But it's also a state of mind. If you keep your mind occupied and busy, yeah, then you don't feel lonely. And when you're accomplishing things, you get a lot of reward from it and you get energy from it. I mean, not a lot of people can do that. People that have 2 or 3 kids and 2 jobs, and they're exhausted in the weekdays and in the weekends, and they still need to go out and they still need to do things for their kids, and it takes a lot of communication, takes a lot of adjustments, and it's just exhausting. It's exhausting, and I don't care that I'm so openly talking about it like this, but it is what it is. And many people, many people will agree with me. But it's just not, you're not allowed to say that. 50 years ago, roles, gender roles, they were way more defined. There was not that much discussion, and nowadays everything is just, it's a slippery slope, And I do value women very high. I do. But the biggest problem I made from my relationship is that you forget about yourself. You forget about what you want to accomplish out of life, because each individual has his own value set and where he wants to go in life, and that really needs to match with your partner. If you're constantly fighting about this kind of stuff, yeah, it's just not gonna work, and it's exhausting. And the energy that you put in arguing with somebody, that same energy could be used to actually do something and improve yourself. Life goes fast, guys. I'm from 85, so 39 today. It's a milestone. 1 year away from 40. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. And 40 will be a big one, I'm sure. At 30, I didn't think that much. Yeah, a little bit, but not that much. And during my 30s, I wasn't thinking that much. All of a sudden, I was 37, 38. Then I started thinking, but this year it's special. 39, 1 year away from 40. I feel that. I really know life is passing by quite fast. It is. Is that bad? Yeah, it depends on what you do with your life. To quote the movie Blow, most life passes most people by when they're making great plans for it. That's so true. It's so true. It's like, I still want to do this. I still want to go there sometimes. Yeah, do it. Work for it. Tell yourself, in 6 months I want to accomplish that. I want to accomplish it in a year, and do it. Because before you know it, you're too old, or time passes by and you have different obligations again. Yeah, life passes most people by when they're making great plans for it. I mean, what a sentence. I totally felt that one. Anyway, on to the next year, on to self-improvement, on to great things, nice experiences, and living for myself a little bit more, and not try to fit in and what society tells me, or what a partner tells me, or what family tells you, what you want to do, and not 100%, of course. You still have responsibilities, but do what you have to do before it's too late, and go after it. Make it happen. Do it now. Don't wait for another year. You never know when it ends, and you never know what's going to happen. Yeah. Just enjoy it, as long as it lasts. And it goes faster than you might expect. That's really what I can tell you at this age. So, cheers, and have a good one.